صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم.
Chapter on talking about the Islamic jurisprudence and good things after the Isha prayer. Narrated Qurrat ibn Khalid that once he waited for Al-Hasan and he did not show up till it was about the usual time for him to start his speech. Then he came and apologized, saying, "Our neighbors invited us." Then he added, narrated Anas, "Once we waited for the Prophet, peace be upon him, till it was midnight or about midnight. He came and led us in the prayer, and after finishing it, he addressed us and said, 'All the people have offered their prayers and then slept, and you had been in prayer as long as you were waiting for it.' Al-Hasan said, 'The people are regarded as performing good deeds as long as they are waiting for doing good deeds.'" Al-Hasan's statement is a portion of Anas' hadith from the Prophet, peace be upon him. Narrated Abdullah ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with both of them. The Prophet, peace be upon him, offered one of the Isha prayer in his last days, and after finishing it with Taslim, he stood up and said, "Do you realize the importance of this night? Nobody present on the surface of the earth tonight would be living after the completion of 100 years from this night." The people made a mistake in grasping the meaning of this statement of Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, and they indulged in those things which are said about these narrations, i.e., some said that the day of resurrection will be established after 100 years, etc. But the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Nobody present on the surface of earth tonight would be living after the completion of 100 years from this night." He meant when that century or people of that century would pass away. Footnote: this was a sign of prophethood, for what Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said was proved, as the last of his companions to die was Abu Tufail, Amir ibn Wathila, who died 100 years after the prophecy of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and he was 110 years old then.